Well, the California Department of Public Health, the CDPH, has temporarily suspended the license of Southern Inyo Hospital. This was following a site survey last week, January 13th, according to Alan Germany, Chief Restructuring Officer at Southern Inyo Hospital. Press release notes that Southern Inyo Hospital staff had readied the facility for the survey, and the required staffing for the dietary, pharmacy, nursing, physician, radiology, and laboratory were all in place. Now, according to a telephone conversation on January 14th between Dr. Karen Smith, director of the CDPH, and Richard Pacheco, Southern Inyo Healthcare District Board President, the survey failed for two deficiencies. Now, the first was regarding physicians. At an earlier meeting of the Southern Inyo Healthcare District held January 12th, Dr. Parmod Kumar was given hospital privileges and appointed as medical director of Southern Inyo Hospital. Now, he will serve as the hospital physician on call 24/7 for several days or even a week at a time. Now, the press release notes that what was missing in the survey was a second physician to whom Dr. Kumar would pass relevant files and care information on the patients as he turned those responsibilities over at the end of his duty cycle. Now, that is already being addressed by the new management team at Southern Inyo Hospital, which is Healthcare Conglomerate Associates, with the preparation of contracts with a number of qualified physicians who are available to serve Southern Inyo Hospital. Now, the second deficiency was the absence of the nursing and support staff for the skilled nursing facility. Now, HCCA had not been notified by the CDPH survey team in advance that they expected to see this team in place, and the press release notes that will be easily rectified for the next survey. Dr. Smith indicated that the CDPH has been working hard to save the hospital, and that it is the position of the CDPH that the applicable law required the suspension of the license because the hospital was not yet in total compliance. Further assured Southern Inyo Hospital that relicensing will be easy when the hospital is fully operational and ready to admit patients. Now, there is no fine for being in suspension, and Dr. Smith advised that the suspension of the license will have no effect on the hospital's standing with Medicare and Medi-Cal. Reimbursement from those governmental payers will continue for the bills already submitted, and new billings may resume when the suspension of the license is removed. Dr. Smith also advised that the survey process with respect to relicensing will remain the same as it was prior to the suspension. Process will not be made more difficult simply because the license has been suspended. She added that the survey team is quite busy, but will be standing by to give Southern Inyo Hospital high priority once the hospital is ready for another survey to be conducted. And the press release concludes that a court action to prevent the CDPH from independently suspending or forcing the hospital to voluntarily suspend the license was unsuccessful. Well, the University of California, Santa Barbara and the UCSB Natural Reserve System are pleased to announce the selection of Dr. Carol Blanchette as the new director of the Valentine Eastern Sierra Reserve. Dr. Blanchette will take her position effective April 18th. She was selected following a nationwide search. Dr. Blanchette received a BS in biology from University of Notre Dame and a PhD in ecology from Oregon State University. She has over 20 years of experience coordinating and implementing field-based ecological research programs. Dr. Blanchette, currently an associate research biologist at the Marine Science Institute at UCSB, where she leads numerous high-profile projects that span disciplines from community ecology and ecological informatics to science education, citizen science, and science communication. Additionally, Dr. Blanchette has extensive experience in administration, strategic planning, fundraising, resource management, and K-12 science education. Dr. Blanchette and her husband, Steve Morando, and their daughter, Nico, serious Eastern Sierra enthusiasts who owned a home in Swan Meadows that was lost in the Round Fire of 2015. The press release from the Valentine Reserve says, please join us in welcoming Dr. Blanchette and family. Dr. Blanchette succeeds Dan Dawson, who will retire from the directorship on July 1st after 38 years of service to the University of California. Well, Eastern Sierra Transit is offering additional service and a fare promotion to provide an incentive for students to use public transit to travel to and from the college in Bishop. Promotion will run during the spring 2016 term. It starts January 19th and goes through May 13th. Now, new timetable runs will be operated 3 times per day, Monday through Thursday. Timetable runs will pick up the passengers at their requested pickup address in Bishop. They must be reserved at least 2 hours in advance. Pickup times are 1:45, 3:30, and 5:45, and return trips from Saracosa Community College campus in Bishop on the timetable runs 2 p.m., 3:45 p.m., and 6:05 p.m., and they do not require advance reservations. Now, timetabled runs will have a promotional fare fee, just $2 for adults, $1.40 discount for senior, disabled, and youth under 16. Bishop Dial-A-Ride continuing to offer service to the college during all hours of Dial-A-Ride operation for the regular Zone 2 fare, which is $4.20, $3.60 for those passengers whose schedule does not match the timetable schedule. You can see estransit.com or call 760-872-1901 for more information. We'll be back.